Hey guys, it's Pastor Jeff sitting here waiting on Tristan at the soccer field. Thought I'd make a little short video, um, let you know what was going on. We just finished on Sundays, just finished the first three, well, actually, first four of the natures of God. We kind of did it in a weird order because of Valentine's Day. We did the three O's: omnipotent, omnipresence, and omniscience, and then had a break in the middle there for love because of Valentine's Day. So, but we did finish Sunday. We did finish omniscience, of course, all knowing, and it was real interesting. It was a lot of fun. Um, don't want to spoil it for this Sunday, but we'll move to the next nature or essence, whatever you want to call it, and hope you get to be there. It's a lot of fun. It hopefully, my plan is and I know a lot of you learn this as Christians. A lot of you learn this growing up in Sunday school, but my plan is when you get through with this, I'm doing it in a more in-depth way. So my plan is when you get through with this, that you'll have a lot better understanding of who and what God is. Not just, hey, he's my father and, I'm supposed to have a good relationship with him and I pray to him, but to have a real good understanding of what his nature is. And when you have a good understanding of what his nature is, it gives you a better understanding of what he can do and what he can't do. There's a lot of things that we expect him to be able to do, and believe it or not, his nature actually limits him on things, believe it or not. I mean, we think him as being this unlimited God, and there are things in his nature that bind him, that limit him. And that's just because of the way his nature is. His nature itself kind of limits him, and it's real interesting when you look at it that way. It's and there's a reason for that, and that's what through this study I hope to show you things like that. It when we did the three O's, it was kind of cool because it showed you. I showed the congregation. I kind of dove deep into the difference of the physical, which we live in, the earthly, versus the eternal, and the difference between how we live within the laws of time, space, and matter, and the eternal is not bound by those laws of time, space, and matter. And so, not being bound by those laws of time, space, and matter, that allows God's nature to do a lot more than we can do. And it's kind of cool when you think about that. And, that's a lot of the reason his knowledge is so infinite compared to the smartest man to ever walk the face of the earth, or his power is so far beyond what we can comprehend, earthly, because the laws that we're bound by as far as time, space, and matter. So it's it gets real deep, but it's I like that kind of stuff. It makes your brain just hurt, and of course I don't need that right now, but it does make you really appreciate who and what God is, and how awesome he is. So anyway, Sunday, 9:45, Liberty Community Church. I encourage you to be there, and just you've missed a few, but you can pick right back up because we're starting a new nature each week is the plan. And when we're all done, we'll have a printout and have it in a booklet form, hopefully, and you'll have something to keep at home and refer back to. It has a lot that will have a lot of Bible verses and references, so you can check up and make sure it's not just my word, but I always want you to do that. I always want you to check out what I say so that you'll see it's not just me saying it, but it's God's word that's being spoken, not Jeff's word. So 9:45 at Liberty Community Church. Of course, we meet also on Wednesday nights. We do dinner and at 6:15, and then we have Bible study at 7 o'clock. So tomorrow night we're going to watch it real close. A lot of you may know I've already gotten phone calls. We've got some serious supercells coming in. I feel like a weatherman sometimes, and I usually get it wrong, but we've got some very dangerous weather. It looks like coming in tomorrow afternoon, and could be some serious stuff. So I'm gonna watch that starting early in the morning, and again on those back roads, if there's any risk, I always lean towards the side of safety. I do not want to put you guys at any kind of risk. So just listen for a phone call, text, and I'll probably do a video and have it posted on YouTube. And of course, it will show up on Facebook as well, letting you guys know. I keep you updated on whether or not there will be church services tomorrow night. But again, I hate having to make that call, but your safety is my priority, and I just can't chance it. So I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful night, and look to hear from me starting sometime probably noonish tomorrow. I should have a better idea of what the weather is going to do, and time-wise, I have to see what James Spann's got going on, see how his what position his tie's in, and if his sleeves are half cuff or rolled all the way up or what, and we'll go from there. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.